So, I was not really prepared to record a video today. So much so that I oiled my freaking hair as well. I oiled it today. I'm lying. My mom oiled it for me, but I I was not prepared because I thought that I was gonna upload the England starting 11 for the Euros tomorrow, and then continue with whatever Chelsea content was coming based on the games, because I knew Porto was coming up next week on the 8th. But I completely forgot about the West Brom game, which is tomorrow. I mean, the day you see this, it's gonna be today. But um, yeah, shit, forgot about that. So I guess I'm gonna have to do the England squad thing another time. I'm gonna leave that for next week after the Porto game. But yeah, uh, I'm just gonna wash my hair and be back in 2 minutes. Did I take too much? And we are back. We are back. I'm back, looking fresh, fresh. Um. Okay. Anyway, welcome back, people. Welcome back to another episode of the Prefix. The Prefix. Yes. I was hoping to put out some more goalpost episodes. Honestly, I wanted to put out a Euros starting 11 for the English national team. I had a whole video planned. The lineups need, so stings, but I'll post that in the future, maybe in the next week. Let me know what you guys would when you guys would like to see that video. Should I put it in the next international break, or after the whole Champions League season part is over, or whenever? Let me know down. So without any further ado, let's move on to the game in hand, because it's a big one, isn't it? It's a big one because um of the timing of it, not anything else. Obviously, we on paper we should be winning this game, and that's a little bit of a gamble, in a sense, especially in a league like the Premier League, because anything can happen. Anything can happen at any point in time. So, um, basically, what my thinking is going into this game is, um, we have the crunch part of the season left, a very very important part of the season left in the Champions League, in the FA Cup, and in the Premier League. No, none of the competitions are completely in our control, and I do not think that we are favorites in each and every competition right now. In the Premier League, we aren't favorites to reach the top four because of how close it is. The tables are very close right now. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're favorites, because anything could happen. Anything could happen. And in the FA Cup, we're playing Manchester City, so that's gonna be very difficult as well. So that's we're clearly not favorites for that. And in the Champions League, we are facing Porto, one of the weaker sides. But if you look at the upcoming games, we have all tough teams, and it's gonna be hell of, like, 10 times tougher than it is right now in the future. So um taking all these things into consideration, I think that we need to also allow players coming back from the international break to have a bit of a rest, because it's very hectic. The schedule has been very very hectic, especially for the players who are making appearances day in and day out, and training in day in and day out. Players like Mason Mount, and N'Golo Kante. Obviously now he's picked up an injury, which I'm not even surprised by. But we have to consider all these things, and since we have a big squad, we should be taking advantage of it. And so, um, let's just dive straight into the lineup. Honestly, after I think this. So obviously, in goal, I'm gonna go with the one and only Edouard Mendy. He has to go. He has to get in. He's been Mr. Reliable for us in the back for the last 14 games. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Kepa should get a shout. I mean, we have all tough games coming up. So I think there's no real question about it. I don't know why I'm justifying it. Mendy gets in. The back three is going to be a back three of this is the tougher one. This is the toughest decision I had to make for this video. Thiago Silva, Andreas Christensen. One is just you don't have to explain why he gets into the team, and the other one is in the form of his life. Honestly, he has been like I think after Luke Shaw, I think he's been the most improved player in the Premier League this season, hands down. Since coming on for Silva in the Tottenham game, he's been absolutely flawless in every single game. In the Champions League game against Atletico Madrid, he was absolutely flawless. And so this decision was heartbreaking to make because I put in Thiago Silva for Christensen. Yeah, I put in Thiago Silva because how can you not put in a fully fit Thiago Silva? Also, listen to my justification before you criticize me. We have a game against Porto coming up, and Thiago Silva has not played a game since Feb or something, and so throwing him in cold turkey seems like not the best solution or not the best way to go. So I would play him for like maybe a half and let him find his feet a bit, let him get used to the pace, let him get back to things, the feeling of playing in a game again after a very long time. And if there are any like major fuck ups, then take him off, bring on Christensen, no problem, no harm done. And then for Porto, he's game ready. He's game ready for Porto. So that's my thinking. Next to him, I have Azpilicueta, Mr. Reliable again, Mr. Captain, present captain.
My name is Jeff.
Present captain, Azpilicueta. On the left, I've gone with Rudiger because Rudiger's an absolute beast. He's been an absolute beast since Thomas Tuchel has arrived. Honestly, I've not seen the side of him before. That side of him that makes a tackle and he stares down the attacker in his eyes and shouts in his face. I've not seen this grit, this beast, this tank personality from him in a very, very, very long time. And I just want to see more, man. I just want to see more of it. So, moving on to the left wing back. This was another tough one because you could make a very, very good case for both Ben Chilwell, actually not just for both, because Emerson's also a left wing back / left back. So, this position I am going to give to Ben Chilwell right now because I am kind of thinking in terms of who I'm going to play for Porto. And for Porto, I think I'm going to go with Marcus Alonso. And so I'm going to give Ben Chilwell a run and a few minutes in this game. And I want to give West Brom... Obviously, Chilwell is the more defensive-minded left wing back. And so I want to give as much as respect to West Brom as I can and put in a defensive fullback. On the right-hand side, I have gone with Reece James. Hudson-Odoi was a tempting option, but I think he's injured. He picked up an injury coming from the international game, the under-21 qualifiers. I think England got knocked out as well. There was a huge... I think I saw a few videos on Instagram about Curtis Jones fighting with the Croatian team. But yeah, whatever. Callum Hudson-Odoi was sent back to Chelsea early on because of this injury. I don't know what the injury is, but I think he's going to be sidelined for a few days. It's not a very bad injury, and I think Thomas Tuchel has come out in his press conference that he's actually fit to play this game. But in my opinion, I would not risk Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's a very, very integral part of this team, and against Porto, we will need his qualities. So I'm playing Reece James in there. Moving on to the midfield, I have gone with the bromance partnership of Jorginho and Kovacic. I was a bit tempted to play even Billy Gilmore because Kante is actually injured, and Jorginho also had a slight nibble, but I think he's fully fit to go, and he didn't play the Atletico Madrid game, so I think he's raring to go. I saw an interview with the Chelsea unscripted team on the Chelsea official channel. I will leave a link somewhere up here. Go check that out. Jorginho is the special guest, and he's very, very happy to be playing this team. His agent even confirmed that he's 100% staying this summer. He will not be leaving the club, and that's brilliant, brilliant news because of his important role in this team. Jorginho is a very, very controversial player in terms of as in working both against the team and working for the team, because he is right now our top scorer in the Premier League. And given the fact that we've spent around 200 million on attackers, this is kind of a blow to us. I mean, I feel like a lot of rival fans use this to kind of, criticize Chelsea and the way we've been going about winning games. But in my opinion, I think Jorginho has he's already silenced all the critics, not just in terms of his penalty taking abilities, but also in terms of this new side of his game. And like, we've always been seeing him in this sole deep lying playmaker kind of position, and now we're looking at him in a double pivot, playing alongside the likes of Kovacic and Kante, who is building a beautiful, beautiful relationship with. And we're seeing this whole new side of him, dribbling and pressing and subtle movements that he does to free himself off his man. And it's just wonderful to see. It's just pure skill. Absolutely beautiful. But moving on to my number 10s. This one was a tough one. This one is a very, very tough one because we have abundance of talent right now in these two positions, and a lot of them are in good form right now. So it is a bit difficult to choose. But the players I've gone with are I've gone with Christian Pulisic, and I have gone with Hakim Ziyech. I've gone with Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic because Hakim Ziyech, I think, deserves a spot because of his contribution in the last two games in the FA Cup, scoring the winner for us, and in the Atletico Madrid game as well. So, scored the first goal for us in the Atletico Madrid game. Pulisic showed us his quality in the FA Cup game against Sheffield. We saw what he's capable of, and he actually he took the international break very, very well, and even scored for his country. So I want to give these two guys a chance. I want to see. I think they will be very, very crucial in this against this West Brom game. Against this West Brom, I think these two players are going to be extremely, extremely crucial against this West Brom team. Up front, Thomas Tuchel has already confirmed. He's confirmed that Timo Werner is going to be playing, and everybody is again going around with the trolling, with the memes, with the videos about Werner missing that goal against North Macedonia in the World Cup qualifiers. Honestly, I do not have much to say about it because obviously I'm not gonna justify him missing that goal, but when it's not a surprise to us that Werner is low on confidence. It's not news. Werner is that kind of player who relies on confidence and relies on that momentum to help him score these goals and to be the kind of player we all know he is. And to see this side of him is a bit disheartening, especially given the fact that we know what he's capable of. So to see, I don't really care about the rival fans, but to see our own Chelsea fans making jokes about this is it's a bit sad, but you know what it is. I think what's more important is that we The real true fans that want to see Timo Werner succeed should back him. And I agree with Thomas Tuchel when he mentioned in his press conference about the fact that Werner already knows what he needs to do, but he's overthinking things. And don't force it. It'll come. It'll come. It's coming, and I'm hoping it comes soon. We have very, very important games coming up, and if it comes during this crunch time, nothing like it. I would be the happiest man on earth if Timo Werner shows up in these last few games and wins us the Champions League finals. I do not know. I'm just saying. But anyway, I think we will win this game around 3-0 or something like that. It's gonna be some crazy scoreline like that. But I don't know. I think it's going to be very, very one-sided game, honestly speaking. I'm fully expecting Chelsea to go all out and kill off West Brom. I do not want to see another charity FC performance. Please, no. I don't want to see any of that. We know how we are when we come up against teams who are desperate for points. We know how we are. We need to be ruthless. I had some superstitious stuff to say, but I do not want to put it out there, so I'm not going to say it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, do not forget to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I hope you liked that first part of me having a bath. I don't know, it was kind of uncalled for, but I thought it'd be a little funny to put that in there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of the content, please let me know down below. Look out for the Euro England starting lineup video. I will be putting that out soon. It's already recorded. It's already ready to go. That will be out soon, so do not worry. And yeah, I will see you hopefully after this brilliant 3-0 result against West Brom. And I will see you for another preview against Porto. See you guys.